Many people seem to think that the dollar is going to be devalued overnight, and they'll just wake up one morning and all of their money will be useless. That's what a bunch of the finance bros want you to think as they're hawking you gold at inflated prices and trying to sell you seed banks. Dollar's actually been devaluing for a while now, and while we do expect it to continue to devalue at a rapid rate, we're not quite to the point where you need to be surveying your neighbor's pets to decide which ones look the tastiest and easiest to catch. And likely we're going to see gradually increasing prices, especially for items that are shipped from other countries, and even more volatility in the stock market. So everybody wants you to buy gold. I've talked about gold several times. There's no secret that I think that we're past the point of buying that. If you have gold, good for you. You don't have to tell me about it in the comments. That's fine. If we're in a complete currency collapse, though, I think you're going to want bullets and not bullion. As far as getting ready, I would pay off all my debt as quickly as possible and gradually stock up on essential items. Personally, buy an extra bag of beans every time I go grocery shopping. Food prices are already ridiculous. I'm almost priced out of beef. I would not go out and panic buy everything. Maybe just start buying an extra pack of toilet paper here and there. You should probably start acting poor now. Small changes now will make the pain of being broke less harsh. Learn to cook, quit relying on DoorDash and prepackaged meals. You're wasting money and nutrition. Any kind of debt that you're in is going to be even more oppressive the more devalued the dollar gets, unless we reach the point of hyperinflation, which is an option, but it's not an extremely likely one. So it's going to be harder and harder to afford your debt. Well, it's more difficult to actually acquire debt. You might want to look at increasing your credit score if that's something that you've been avoiding for a while. We may get a real estate crash in this mess. If that tickles your fancy, I'd be making moves now to ensure I'm in the best position possible to make ownership a reality. If you're worried as far as investments go, you could move all of your money to an international ETF or international stocks. But again, if we have a currency collapse, we're going to see knock-on effects across the globe. It's going to be an interesting time to invest. I highly recommend getting into it in these turbulent, chaotic times. You need to look towards the future. Do you think things are going to get better in 5 to 10 years? Which industries or sectors do you think will survive or even grow? Which ones do you think are going to fail? I personally talk about sectors all the time that I think are going to do well during a global financial crisis. So if that interests you, you can follow along. Honestly, if you're not within 10 years of retiring and heavily invested in American index funds, I really wouldn't worry about this too much. There's not much you can do to change the trajectory of the global economy. Just do your best and enjoy the ride.